Hey you guys, this is going to be another pick a card reading. So today we are going to do a very detailed reading for everybody who is trying to conceive. So this will be a pregnancy prediction. This reading is timeless. I want you guys to just take your time, choose over an option that you feel drawn to. We got option number 1, option number 2, and option number 3. Timestamps will be below, as well as ways to book with me, follow me, and donate to the channel. I also post mini readings on Instagram, and all that information is inside of the description. I'm sorry I said below, but you guys know what I mean. So yeah, choose over your option. I hope you guys enjoy this reading. Again, this is going to be a detailed reading for anyone who is trying to conceive. This is the reading for you, right? All right, I'm going to begin the reading. Hey, option 1. So this will be you guys reading if you guys are trying to conceive. So let's just see the messages about your pregnancy, right? So for some of you, when you get pregnant, you are going to need to take a blood test because maybe a urine test isn't really picking up the hormones that will give you a positive test. This baby is going to be a baby that you and your person want. I feel like this could have been, this child could be a child that is coming back, or this can just be a child that you guys have been trying to manifest. I feel like this child is going to be reborn. So a lot of you could have had a miscarriage. This child is coming back. For some of you, I'm getting that it could definitely be a boy. But early on, there's going to be problems with you detecting if you are pregnant or not, right? And that could be why you need to do a blood test, because like I said, the urine test is not going to pick up the hormones, like your hormone level or something like that, which if you guys do a little research, sometimes that do happen where a person will feel pregnant, know that they are pregnant, but the urine test, you know, it doesn't say that you guys are pregnant when you guys are actually pregnant. So yeah, you guys are going to need to do blood work, blood tests. There's something about your levels, right? Something may be too high. Maybe that's affecting you having a healthy birth, or like conceiving or something like that. Something is affecting you having a healthy birth. But I'm also getting that it's just going to be like the test may be wrong, right? Let's see what we also have. So the type of energy you are going to be in when you get pregnant, or when you are pregnant, for some of you can possibly be pregnant right now. If you believe that you are pregnant, it's most likely that you are currently pregnant. When you get pregnant, I feel like this will be a time where you're not really looking to get pregnant. This may be something that's not really on your mind, but this may be like you guys are kind of having fun. I feel like you guys are going to receive signs through like your emotions. Like you may be very emotional. Normally you are emotionally stable, but during pregnancy you may not be as emotionally stable, and I feel like that is something that you can pay attention to. Pay attention to your emotions. You're gonna, like, they're gonna be high and they're gonna be low. And that's going to be a sign that you have conceived. Also, if you guys are trying to conceive, don't be so hard on yourself. Like, allow everything to come to you. Allow this child to come to you, to manifest into your life naturally. You don't have to do much. I do have some cards just to see like the stuff that you should avoid, like food and things like that. But you don't have to really do much. You may need to go outside more, or you may decide that you want to like isolate yourself or run from your problems when you conceive. But normally you will deal with, like, normally you will be the type of person who will deal with your problems. I just feel like during pregnancy, if you guys are pregnant now, your emotions are going to be the first sign, like, not your body. So you may not miss a period. You may have like flaky periods. You may not have morning sickness. You may not have, you know, your breast being tender or anything like that. You may have leg pains. You may have the odd things, back pains, leg pains, headaches. You may have like be emotionally unstable, and that will be a sign, because normally, like I said, normally you are able to deal with your problems. But when you get pregnant, you know, mentally you probably just kind of overwhelmed. You probably just feel overwhelmed. You don't want to, you know, deal with anything. But you're not gonna, I feel like you're not going to want to put your energy into certain people or certain things, right? Or this is something that you need to stop doing so that you can, you know, have a successful pregnancy, right? So what is some things that you need to avoid during your pregnancy? For some of you, you need to avoid gossip. The company, like the company you keep, you need to avoid gossip. The type of foods you need to avoid are dairy, like a lot of dairy, pasta. I don't know what this is, but I don't know if these are dips or what that is. Could possibly be like some type of dip or like something like that. I'm not sure, but you may need to avoid dairy, cheese. You may need to definitely drink more water or green tea. I'm not a doctor. I'm just telling you guys what is here. You definitely need to get more sun. Avoid dairy though. Like, yeah, avoid dairy. I'm hearing spices, so certain spices you may need to avoid. Drink more water. You need to drink green tea. If you drink coffee, you need to avoid coffee. Black beans, for some of y'all, you may need to eat black beans or avoid black beans. Hot links, if you eat hot links. Like spicy things are things that you could need to avoid. All right, didn't I say I feel like you guys were going to have like a baby boy? All right, so these are like messages from your spirit baby. So for a lot of you, you could be having a boy. This may be your first pregnancy. So you may have a boy first, and then later on probably possibly have another boy, but definitely a boy. Due to this boy's energy, this could like really trigger your energy to be kind of like I said, all over the place. Your baby wants you to know that this baby is still planning. So meaning this baby may not be here yet. For some of you, this baby is still kind of planning their book of life and trying to figure out things that they want in their life. But soon, a lot of you will be getting pregnant really soon, right? And the time frame we have is 4. So this can be the month of April for some of you guys. I feel like for some of you guys, when you actually like meet someone that you connect with on a spiritual level, that will be the time that you get pregnant. Or that can be like the time that you find out that you are pregnant, when you bring like restore some type of balance in your life. And this is like physically, emotionally, financially, spiritually, like balancing out your whole life. Some of you could need to balance out your chakras as well, especially the sacral and the solar plex. Yeah, I feel like you guys could possibly get pregnant in 4 months. April, I'm also hearing 6, so like June or something about April and June can be significant for you guys. Okay, so for a lot of you, Spirit want you to enjoy doing this. Like, have fun with creating this child. Have fun with the act, right? Connect with your partner more. Don't just make it about, I just seen 1111, but don't just make it about, you just getting this child out of your person. Like, connect with your person more. Spirit wants you to connect with your person more, connect with your guides more. You guys are actually still planning as well. Even though your baby is planning, you guys are still planning too. I feel like for you guys, if you want to conceive, you don't really have much that you need to do. Just enjoy life. Just enjoy the act of it. Do not stress yourself out when you get a negative test. For some of you, you definitely need to go and get a blood test if you feel like you are pregnant and all the tests are saying negative, but you miss your period. For some of you, you may not even miss your period. Like, you may have, spottiness here and there or anything like that. Then request a blood test. Some places don't do it, but try to get a blood test, because you could actually be pregnant and you just don't know it yet. How you are going to know it, like I said, your emotions can be kind of haywire. But for the people who aren't pregnant, do not force it, okay? Allow it to happen. Don't really put a time frame on it, and if you don't conceive, do not put a time frame on it. Change up how you are eating, like some of the things that you are eating, change that up. But for the most part, I feel like for my option number 1s, you don't really have to do too much to conceive. Some of you have already done this. Some of you probably won't find out that you are actually pregnant until it's time to hear the child's heartbeat. And I don't know what month that is. I don't know if it's I honestly don't know, but you guys can look all that up. But you guys may not find out that you are pregnant when you first conceived, right? So that's you guys reading. I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time. Hey, option number 2. So if you guys chose this option, this is your reading. If you guys are trying to conceive. So for some of you to make some of you are already pregnant, or when you get pregnant, it will be a good idea for you to swim more. Some of you could have a natural birth, like a water birth. Some of you guys are currently pregnant now, and this can be something that is unknown to you. Maybe you guys are going to find out within 2 to 3 weeks that you guys are currently pregnant. I feel like you guys are going to be shocked when you finally get that positive test, because some of you may think that you are pregnant now, but you're really not sure. But when you get that positive test, you guys are going to be kind of shocked, like really surprised. I feel like you guys are going to be really surprised, because for some reason I feel like you thought that it couldn't happen, or it just was never going to happen. Like you guys felt like it was never going to happen. A lot of you can also be growing, not growing, well, you are growing something if you are currently pregnant, but a lot of you can like be gaining weight, and it may be in your arms, right? And it may also be like in your hips. Your feet can also be getting fatter. Your cheeks can be getting bigger. A lot of you can be really drawn to like eat salty food. You may just crave a lot of salt, like salty food, a lot of spices. You may crave different type of spices. Like your taste buds could be a little off as well, because I don't know, I'm just getting the vibe that you are going to like overdo it. Like, the fries may not be salty enough for you, and that will be a sign that you are pregnant, because it's like you're craving salt. Some people crave sugar, and different type of sweets. And I feel like when you guys get pregnant, you will crave a lot of sugars and a lot of salt, salty food. It could also be a lot of fast food, or like a lot of snacks, and of course it's going to make you gain weight, but you need to remember that you are eating for two, but if you are trying to conceive, it would be a good idea for you to possibly lay off the salt. Start tracking your ovulation with the little ovulation kits, and test like every other week, or like something like that. It will also be a good idea for you guys to get like a journal and just add how you feeling and how much you gain and things like that. I feel like your first sign of how you will know that you are pregnant when you do conceive is going to be the weight gain. And it's going to be in the certain areas. Maybe your breasts don't get big, but your arms get really big. Your hips get really big. Your butt get really big. Your feet get really big. Your cheeks get really big. Your skin could also break out. For some reason, I don't know, but I feel like your lips could get like dry or anything like that. Like your skin could possibly start drying out, and that could definitely be due to like the salt that your salt intake, the salt that you are, taking in, could be why you are kind of drying out, right? So let's see how you are going to be feeling, what energy you are going to be in when you get pregnant. Or this is the energy that you need to be in when you are trying to conceive. So when you are trying to conceive, you may begin to be like clingy, or you need to cling more to your person. You need to see your person more. You need to make the effort. You can't just, even though it says you're ovulating, you cannot just have, intercourse one day or something and be like, okay, fine. No, you may need to, do it on your first day, do it on your third day or something like that, even if you kind of space out the days. But you need to spend a lot more time with your person. You also need to become more comfortable with your body. I feel like you may, like I said, you may gain weight in certain places, and it's like the oddest place, and you're just like, well, what is going on with my body? And you need to be really comfortable with your body. So when you conceive, you are going to be a lot more clingy to your person. Before you conceive, you need to be a lot more clingy to your person, spending a lot of time with them. But when you conceive, it's going to be like all you crave is your person. All you want to do is be around your person and under your person, and your person may also cling to you. This is going to be something that comes pretty natural for the both of you. I feel like your person is going to it's cute because they're both like hugging. It's going to be like you both are like clinging on to each other, right? So let's see what foods you need to avoid. For some of you, you can become allergic to possibly different vegetables or something like that. It may be like you have a favorite vegetable, which could possibly be carrots, something like leafy, greens, cabbage or something. You may become like allergic or something like that. And you may need to avoid that, especially if it's not organic. They spray those pesticides on everything. You may need to eat more like leafy food for some of you, but for some of you, you need to avoid it. You need to avoid like chips, peppers, certain dips with certain hidden ingredients you need to avoid. Definitely possibly like carrots, and like green, like leafy stuff, And then look, those are like those potato chips that I was talking about. You probably possibly need to avoid that if you are trying to conceive, or when you conceive. It's not good to take in so much salt, right? So you need to avoid that. You need to avoid junk food. Some of you need to avoid like pizza or something like that, but really like junk food, salty food, things like that. And then pretzels. Pretzels are kind of, salty depending on where you get them from. You need to avoid, like, if you feel like you could possibly be pregnant, you need to avoid certain beverages like sodas, beers, wines, like things like that. Things with a lot of acid in it. Sprite, like things that are really strong, like Sprite, Pepsi, things like that, like that are really strong, right? You need to avoid. Let me just put this down so y'all can see the cards. You need to avoid that, like strong drinks, right? Let's get a time frame. So for some of you, it's saying 12 days, 12 weeks, but I'm hearing 3, so take what you will. You can possibly get pregnant, like you could be 12 days, and you can also be like 3 weeks or something like that, or 2 weeks and a half, or like anything like that. I feel like you getting pregnant is like, you guys are very close to conception here, and it may be within a few days. You know, you may find out that you are pregnant within a few days. So a message from your spirit, baby. I can feel your pain and sadness. So for some of you, you are sad because you have had either miscarriages or you had a lot of negative pregnancy tests and you want to be pregnant, or some of you could be worried that you are pregnant and it's the wrong time to be pregnant. Daddy can't wait to tell our family about me. So this person could be someone who has a big family, and your baby wants you to know that, you know, the father is very excited about having another addition. This can be something that you are worried about. You probably fear that this person has too many kids or something like that. I feel like when you finally tell this person that you are pregnant, you may be, you know, worried or more concerned about your body and how the shape is coming or something like that. But this person isn't going to be worried about that. This baby has sent you signs, either through a rainbow, or this baby sent you some type of rainbow or bows. Maybe this baby is like sending you different colored bows or something. Like if you go into a store or something like that, that will be a sign that you guys are pregnant. Another sign that you guys are pregnant will be a rainbow. Also the color yellow. Maybe you guys see a yellow bow, yellow bird, something yellow. Is going to tell you that this baby has been conceived. Another thing that I'm getting is some of you may need to stay away from eggs or something like that. For some of you, you're not currently pregnant, but Spirit is just saying that their timing, like divine timing, is at play for you, and this can be why you guys got this sign, right? So for some of you, you're not yet pregnant, but you will be, and I feel like you will be getting pregnant soon. Like option one, I feel like you just need to enjoy making this kid and not be stressed out when you get a negative test. This baby is going to bring you a lot of joy and a lot of happiness. Remain hopeful that this child is going to be conceived and come into your life. For some of you, there's going to be a better time for you to conceive. And right now just may not be it. That's for some of you, but I feel like for a lot of you, the time is coming. So maybe for some of you that's not currently pregnant, maybe in about 12 weeks, you will find out that you are pregnant, or you should wait a minute. But yeah, lay off the salt and pay attention to your body. Pay attention to how certain foods make you feel after you eat them. And that's how you will know what you need to avoid. So that's all I got for you guys right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Until next time. Hey, option number 3. So if you guys chose this option and you guys are trying to conceive, this will be the reading for you. So the messages we have here. This March is an amazing month for you. Love is all around you during your pregnancy. Don't give up. Keep trying. So some of you could be getting discouraged that either you are with the wrong person, or You can be losing hope that you will ever find the right person to procreate with. I'm getting that strongly that you guys may just be worried about the person who you guys are with. You're being told to, like, you know, don't give up. Keep doing your research. Keep trying. I don't feel like you need to. I don't feel like you guys need to go get a surrogate or anything like that. I feel like you guys will definitely conceive this kid by doing it the natural way, right? March could be a month that either you find out that you are pregnant or that you should try, or you may meet your person, because for a lot of you, I just feel like for some or most, either you and your person has been trying for a while and you both are kind of giving up, or you have been trying and you kind of feel like it's not working because of who you are trying to get pregnant by, right? That's what I'm getting for you guys. The type of energy you will be in when you get pregnant. Give some, get some, give some. It will cheer your ass up, right? So, like I said, I feel like you guys will definitely be in the energy where you guys are looking for that person. You will soon see this change will make things better. So a lot of you could be with the wrong person, right? And maybe or because some of you you're not, you're not with the wrong person, but the circumstance is not the best to just bring a child into this world, and you want a child, and somebody is ready to move, you know, to the finish line when the other person is moving like a snail. And it could definitely be that your person, they're just not ready, and they're not being honest with you and telling you that they're not ready. They're allowing you to continue to try even though they're not putting their energy there. When you guys get pregnant, it's going to be a time where you both want this kid equally. So with your person not being there, like I said, this may be the wrong person that you will have a kid with, or it's just this is just the wrong timing for you guys. And you need to wait for a better time before you try to kind of get pregnant. I definitely do not feel like anyone in this pal is pregnant right now. Unlike the other few options, I did sense that a few of them was pregnant in those options and they just don't know. But here, I feel like you guys are currently just still trying, and because it has not happened, you guys can be thinking about, you know, giving up. You guys are ready to create this kid, and it can be because of the wrong reasons like age, or because everybody else has had a kid, and Spirit just wants you to not approach something like so amazing, so sacred in that type of manner. Like when you are preparing for a kid, it's important that you are coming from a place of love and not from a place of need. Like, I need this child because I'm the only one who don't have one. You know, my family isn't complete if I don't have a kid. I don't feel complete in this marriage. For some of you could be married to this person, but because you have not given this person a child, you know, that could be something that's really bothering you, and your child will not be conceived in that type of energy. You will definitely have to make sure that you are in a good place with your your partner, in your spirit, you are in a good place before this baby is conceived. So for a lot of you, I feel like the kid, your child has definitely not been conceived. So what foods should you avoid while you guys are trying to get pregnant? Okay, so the foods that you should avoid when you are trying to get pregnant is something that you drank ongoing. So it can be either or. It can be wines, some type of alcohols. It could be coffee. It could be too much tea. It can be that you are putting too much sugar in your teas. It could be dairy, certain milks. I'm hearing goat milk. You may need to not drink that. I feel like some of you guys are intaking something that you consider very healthy, but it's actually not healthy for you. A lot of, you'd be surprised, like a lot of stuff that you cannot eat. A lot of things that just don't, vibe with you and in your body type. And, it's just not healthy for you. So for some of you, it could be avocados, bacon, burgers, jalapenos, fries, sodas, just anything like that that you need to stay away from. It's a brand water that you drink. It can be, I'm not going to say any brands because I don't want nobody to feel like, I'm hating on them. But whatever brand you normally drink and you feel like it's healthy, you may need to test the water, because that water may not be as healthy as you think it is what I'm getting. Some of you, it could be cherry, strawberries, or like something like that. It's something that you consider healthy that you need to avoid, because with you, it's possibly not healthy for you, right? Time frame we have Scorpio. So this is October and November. I feel like this is more towards, for you guys trying to conceive, it will be more towards 8 months than 8 weeks. For some of you, it could be 8 weeks, but I'm getting more of like an 8-month type of feeling. Some of you could have just got pregnant, like not pregnant, but just got married and you thought you were pregnant. Turned out you wasn't pregnant, and that kind of like, it made you sad, it made you feel like, what's wrong with me, and it's nothing wrong with you. It just wasn't the time. So within 8 weeks, 4 months to 8 months is what I'm seeing for you guys. So you have been receiving signs through like dreams, TV shows, music. I'm getting definitely through dreams when this kid will arrive and how they will arrive. This kid can want to play a lot of sports, basketball, football, soccer. Yeah, this baby communicates with you a lot, and this can be why you are like so excited about bringing them into this world. And they're going to have 4, so definitely like 4 months or something like that. I definitely do not feel like it's going to be soon as 4 weeks. That's just how I feel, but anything is possible. But definitely 4 and 8, 1 plus 3, that's 4. So 2 4s is there. So definitely 4 and 8 are 4 to 8 months you guys will conceive. keep track of like the dreams and the things you see on TV. You can like see a commercial and it will be like maybe a lady is driving, she look in the back of the seat, there's a baby, like something like that. So the baby may send you like visions or something of like a specific car that you will see. Like this baby wants you to see the signs, because maybe like one of the other options, when you finally find out that you are pregnant, it may take them a while to, you know, say that you are pregnant. So this child want to make sure that you are receiving the signs through television and also music, which is here twice. So yeah, through like television and music and through your dreams, this kid is sending you signs of their arrival. If you are already getting signs that you are pregnant, then pay attention to that, because you could possibly be pregnant currently for some of you. Small percentage, but yeah, some of you could definitely be pregnant, right? You can feel me coming. So, and there's that 4 again. So I feel like within from 4 to 8 months, I'm getting months, but it could be weeks for some of you. It just depends, but make sure you track your periods and stuff like that. Like, yeah, you guys have been doing some sort of tracking, so make sure that you continue to just track your menstrual cycle, right? Pay attention to the flow. Okay, pay attention to your flow, because you may get a period and you are pregnant, right? So Spirit wants you to know, the Most High wants you to know that the plan is already set, right? You will become a parent if that is what you desire. You will definitely become a parent. All right. You are capable of doing this. Like I said, you do not need to go outside of yourself. You do not need to try to do it the unnatural way. You are going to conceive this kid naturally. Okay. You are going to have a natural birth. All right. Your body agrees with you. Your body could definitely carry a kid. Some of you may be a little bit older, and you could just be worried that when you do get pregnant that you won't be able to carry the child to the full your full pregnancy. But that's not true. Also, 7 is here again and 4 is here again. So 4 to 7, like pay attention to 4 to like 8 weeks, 4 to 8 months or something like that. Some of you could get pregnant on the 11th or something like that. Let's see what else I am getting. Stay away from certain flowers or put certain flowers in your home. If you have put something in your home that's like a flower or something, stay away from it. You guys could also be seeing 1111. But yeah, some of you, your hair is going to start growing. So yeah, oh yeah, and look, Scorpio, the month of Scorpio. So yeah, November or October. That can be why I feel like something about 11 as well, but you guys may also be seeing 1111 too. So yeah, just pay attention and go from there. But for a lot of you, you could just be worried that you will probably never be pregnant, like never get pregnant, or you won't, you know, have your kid by next year or something. Don't put a time frame on when this kid is going to arrive. You guys are already seeing like numbers, like they may be sending you angel numbers, or you may like see 4 a.m., 4 p.m., like constantly, or 6 o'clock. Like you just may see this, and it's like add those numbers up, because that's gonna kind of tell you either when you're gonna have them, when they're gonna be conceived, or when they are gonna be a little bit closer to you. So your baby has been like sending you things constantly sending you signs of when they're getting ready to come, right? So that's you guys reading. I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time.